All right, welcome back, everybody. We are indeed underway. Party Astronauts versus BHOP in this semifinal. Feel free to let me know if there's anything off about the audio here today. We had to fix a few things in OBS before going live there. Contact made here at middle. DJ does drop the first, but Spermy and Rec looking sharp, trading back for two. Viz trying to get at least one there from Donut, but not able to make it happen. There's actually two CTs in Donut now, and Pone alone! The young prodigy dropping two with the USP, both by way of headshot, but it's Beaky with a one-tap of his own. Glock at range there at the CT back alley. Spermy able to finish off Pone in middle. Pone was already low, and it's only Viz remaining here for Party Astro. Close narrow angle in the cubby there at middle, but Beaky is not having it. Drops another immediate Glock headshot there into the mid cubby. BHOP able to clinch the ever important first half pistol round here on Ancient. Party Astronauts deciding to not force buy here. Certainly the much safer option. Beaky able to line up three there at the Cheetah entrance. And he wrecks the party there. No pun intended. Party not able to get a kill out of that stack. Rec gonna finish off Jonji. The far back alley, and it's only Pone remaining here. A clean round from BHOP. And it looks like we already have a tech issue here. PA losing their fifth. Tech pause has been initiated here. And was that Jonji who got disconnected, or was... Yeah, it looks like it was Jonji. So let's see if he reconnects here momentarily, or if it's something more serious. Trying to have a look at the logs here if possible. Give me just a moment. Jonji back in the server. We are officially underway here in the third round of this best of three. This was BHOP's pick of Ancient. Very interesting pick, of course. They're rushing B. Ben able to drop their first trade, goes out, but DJ able to trade right back. This is, of course, PA's first official rifle round here. 5 silenced M4s were in play. Now just 4. Bomb planted on the B site. Party Astro still with the man advantage, but taking nade and spam damage there at the CT back alley. Silas actually finishing off Pone with a Molotov. Stan gonna kill Viz in sight, and it's actually man advantage for BHOP. Not for long. DJ able to balance out things from the cave exit. Left in a 2-on-2. Silas able to headshot Jonji as that smoke starts to dissipate from the close lane. But it's only DJ remaining. It looks like he is indeed just falling back to save that rifle now. BHOP off to a very strong start here on their own unique map pick. BHOP leaning towards the B lane early here. This is a majority eco for party. 357's DJ with that lone A1S that he was able to retain from last round. Pwn full saving with the USP. Beaky has been spotted there at the top of the B lane, put down by Viz. Rek now leading the way onto B side for BHOP. He's able to headshot DJ at the close lane. Bomb has been planted, default B. And it looks like PA is indeed going for this, at least for now. They're looking for contact. They'll find it. Ben able to kill one from the cave exit, but Silas trading back for two as he checks all of his angles there from the close lane. Viz able to trade back onto Rek there in the site. It's only Viz remaining for PA. He fakes the defuse, but he's finished off by Silas, and BHOP continuing to look strong here on Ancient. I know it's still early in the map, early in the series, but this is definitely exciting to see, especially if you're a fan of NA Counter-Strike, or a Stanislaw fan, or a Beaky fan. Which who isn't, right? Beaky, the up-and-comer this past year and a half. It'd be interesting to see exactly what his ceiling is, as I know we haven't seen his full potential quite yet. John G able to finish off Silas there at the B ramp, and the rest of these BHOP players, I will say as well, it'll be interesting to see how they develop both individually and as a team. We were talking about yesterday, are we finally about to see what BHOP is capable of? Well, right here, right now, would be the time to show us that. This is BHOP's first appearance in a Cash Cup semifinal. They did lose Silas early here in round 5, and Pwn gonna pick off Stan at the A main entrance as well. Pop headshot being registered there from the A site. John G still in A main. Rek gonna need to be careful. He is able to take down John G. That was actually in Donut. And then Viz peeking out of Temple drops one and then re-peeks to get two more. And Party Astronauts showing some very strong defense there. And it appears a timeout has been taken here, potentially by BHOP. They did have some cash to fall back on, so this will be another full rifle round from BHOP. 4 AKs, Beaky having to settle for a Galil. Come on, someone drop Beaky an AK. Trade this man out. Actually, you know what? Beaky doesn't even need an AK here. I'm confident he can get something done with the Galil. And, do not worry, fans of NACS. This isn't too biased of a stream. We are a Beaky affiliated channel, but we're still keeping this somewhat neutral here. Viz on the peek from the back of the AK, not making contact quite yet, but he sees Silas off the re-peek, lands the headshot. It's Spermy still leading the way out of A main for BHOP, but it's John G peeking out of the donut exit. Putting down Spermy with the A1S. John G gonna spam here through the smoke. He does and kills Beaky on default, so Beaky not able to get the C4 planted here for BHOP. It's only Rek and Stanislaw remaining, minute 5 on the clock. Would have to pull off something amazing here. John G able to finish off Stan at Big Box. Rek does trade back, but DJ quickly getting that final trade there. BHOP still up by 2, but they're now left in a very rough economic situation here. BHOP occupying B lane early here in round 7. Bomb is staying low-key over by the double doors, but it's actually kind of a high-key spot to be, as Pwn is now peeking those doors as he pushes up B ramp, holding that scope. Viz able to drop 1 in mid, make that 4 from Donut for Viz. Huge play there with the AK-47. Party Astronauts now trailing by just a single round, but BHOP definitely has more to show us here. They are on another full rifle round. This time it's going to be Stan settling for the glow. Jonji getting very aggressive here down the B lane. This is dangerous, but he's able to finish off Rek through that smoke at the bottom of lane. Let's see if PA can capitalize off that. I do think they should fall back a bit here. It appears that is what they're doing. Beaky now leading his team into Donut. They still have some utility to use here, but it's Viz and Donut again, dropping 2 with the AK, both headshots. Spermy did trade him out, but it's ultimately DJ getting that final trade at Donut, and we're all tied up at 4 rounds each. Able to stop the first here. B DJ dropping 2 with the AK, and this round is all Party Astronauts. This was a full eco from BHOP, but still an impressive hold there at the B site for Party. And it appears another timeout has been taken here, I believe, by BHOP. This is another full rifle round for them. Stan on the AWP. Stan off to a slow start here. Just a single kill for him registered as we head into the 10th round of live play. And with that said, live play will now be resuming. Pwn still opping here on the CT side, and Party Astronauts seem to have found their flow, so I don't think anything's going to come too easily here for BHOP, at least for the remainder of the first half. Back on the peak from lane, is able to headshot DJ there top lane. Jonji does trade out. Pwn with a great pick there at doors. He was laser focused through that smoke at double doors. Stan able to kill Jonji just moments later there at lower mid towards B lane. Still man advantage for Party Astro, even though Ben Leet only has 15 HP after that initial set of exchanges. One from CT Spawn. He's going to get the final kill there from Spawn to back mid as well. Party Astro now up by 2. And BHOP still a little bit too low on funds here to go for rifles. We'll see if they go for some sort of tech. Yeah, it's going to be a semi-buy with Tech 9s here. Four Tech 9s, Stan full saving with the Glock in hand. BHOP making their way into middle. They're already pushing through Donut. Pwn back of the AK, kills 1 with the Aubrey, peeks to kill Silas as well. And I don't think BHOP is going to be able to get another frag here at the A site. Janji able to finish off the last two. PA now up 7-4, but BHOP still with time to turn the momentum around here. They are on full rifles again. Stan opping once more as well, and he's gonna need to find his touch here quickly. Second half gonna be commencing here soon, so BHOP ideally needs to at least try to grab 1 or 2 rounds here before the half. Ben able to kill 2 from default. Trades go out, but it's Pone peeking from back lane to kill Spermy as well, and bomb still not planted here at the B side. Rec does kill Pone back lane, but made the mistake of diverting his attention back towards site. He should have held there at lane to make sure it was fully clear. I know that's sounds like hindsight, but he should have been a bit more suspicious about another player being at a back lane there. Nonetheless, even though I may have sounded a bit critical there, BHOP definitely still in the mix here for map 1. They're on 3 AKs, 2 Galils here in round 13. And they really need at least one more round here before the half. But PA obviously playing some very, very sound defense at the moment. BHOP still grouped up lower mid, now making their way into the B lane. Bracket double doors, and he does likely tag Pone through the doors there with the spam, but I don't think he realized that there were 2 CTs pushed up there. Pone potentially going to be the X factor again here at the B site with that AWP. BHOP going to have to find a way to disable him. They need their utility to land properly here if they're going to take the B site. Peaky leading the charge up here for BHOP. No time to turn around. Only 11 seconds left. Viz and Janji going to get the first 2 kills here on site. Rec does trade out on DJ. 2-man advantage for PA. BHOP, they do have time to plant, but Viz gets the spam through the plywood. They're not going to be able to plant, even though Silas was able to get one more there in cave. So BHOP, they're being closed in on from all angles. Technically, if the planter could have somehow survived, the bomb would have been planted because they started planting at 4 seconds. You need 3.5 seconds to plant the bomb, but yeah, that was, We've been talking a lot about these late rushes from a lot of different squads lately here, specifically in the Cash Cup. We saw a lot of delayed rushes in that IEM qualifier recently. Pays off for some teams. Pays off, fractionally for some teams. I think it depends on the map at hand. I'm not saying BHOP wasn't capable of pulling off the delayed rush there, but it definitely puts a lot of pressure on them. I mean, you go in with only 11 seconds left, there's not room for even, the smallest mistake whatsoever. You have to hit instant headshots, and if the other team has already rotated a 3rd player over, or even more at that point, because they've read the strat, then yeah, you're just walking into a stack at that point. So a lot of things to say about that last round. If BHOP does more delayed rushes, I'd like to see them keep at least 20 seconds or more on the clock. Running it down to 11 or 12 is Yeah, that's high stakes there. On a map like Ancient, I would say that's very high stakes. Janji's been spotted in Donut, meanwhile. As I've just been blabbing throughout round 14 here, but that's because there's been no kills that have gone out yet here in the 14th round of map 1. Party Astronauts does indeed have their largest lead of the map thus far, up by 5 rounds. Silas on the peak here. From the B ramp box, does headshot Ben in sight. Silas and Rec continuing to clear B. Bomb planted on the B site. And it's only Pwn and Viz remaining here for Party. Pwn does kill one here at the back alley. Rec over at B lane near mid is going to take down Viz. Pwn able to get one more with his op. He kills Beaky there out of the back of mid, but Pwn indeed just going to be saving that Arctic Warfare Magnum now as he falls back through CT spawn into the back of the A caves. So BHOP able to grab a much-needed 5th round there off the Eco as well. That was pretty wild. Stand on the op once more. Janji able to headshot Silas lower mid. Beaky does get the immediate trade. We're left in a 4-on-4. Bomb still loitering over by Long A. It's in the possession of Spermy. Viz, meanwhile, holding down things in tempo, catches Beaky getting curious in there, lands the headshot onto Beaky. PA still spread out a bit throughout the map. Pwn getting a bit troll-like there in the back of mid as he jump strafes back and forth, waiting for visuals. BHOP now making their way onto the B site. Their presence is known. DJ and Ben with the crossfire from the cave exit, and Cubby drop 2. Pwn getting the last kill from the back of lane. And Party Astronauts does finish the half up by 5, but BHOP, I would say, is definitely still in this one. We'll see if they can get a much-needed pistol round to start the second half. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere.
I let you go. What I do right now. What I do right now for you. Carolina skies in the night, floating by your side. I fell up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, 'cause I know that I can't deny. I can't find what you can't hide right inside my mind. What I do right now. What I do right now for you.
Welcome back, everyone. Second half underway here between BHOP and Party Astronauts. This is indeed a semi-final of this Cash Cup. Spermy spotted and Donut. It's actually BB getting the first kill, and Donut make that too. He's looking for more. Almost finds a headshot onto DJ, but not quite able to land that. Silas able to take down one right outside of A main. Rec gonna drop two more from Donut, and it's only DJ remaining here over by A main. He does have the C4, but he'd have to pull off a 1v3 here. He does swap out for a P250. It's Rec stepping out of Donut to get that final kill onto DJ, and it's a clean second half pistol round there from BHOP. Party Astronauts not force buying here, so BHOP indeed in prime position to pick up another quick round. Not that they should take anything for granted here, but they definitely should not slip up on this round. Back able to kill one here. On the B side, make that two off the repeat. Looking for more, gets a third through the smoke. And he actually gets the fourth kill through the smoke as well as he pulls out his sidearm. BHOP now trailing by just 3 rounds, and suddenly things looking much, much more doable here for BHOP. Although Party Astronauts, of course, is on their first terrorist buy round now. 3 AKs, 2 Glils in play for PA. Some light contact made here at B lane in middle, but no kills going out yet. Coming down to the contact here at A. It's a full A commit for Party. Bomb is out there in the open, but BHOP had already rotated off site. Don't think they're going to be able to stop the plan. They don't, but Stan does get one trade here in the back of Caves, but it's Pone, the young prodigy, again. Killing 3, make that 4. DJ going to steal the ace, but an impressive round from PA nonetheless. BHOP does have a bit of money to work with here. Stan and Spermy a bit low, so I don't think BHOP is going to force the rifles, but it will be a semi-buy with upgraded pistols for them. Ben with a nice flash there. Temple, that was enough to get John G a pick in there. John G able to kill Beaky in the back of Temple as well. This round all PA so far as DJ finds another headshot over at the double doors. PA rotating the bomb back towards B. Party Astronauts does have control of the B side. BHOP likely just going to be looking for exits here with those deagles. Is and DJ able to kill 2 there down the B lane. Looks like a timeout has been taken here by BHOP. They are on another full rifle round, but a lot on the line here for BHOP. They really need this round specifically if they're going to have a reasonable shot at this comeback attempt here. Kind of pulling off this comeback attempt, rather. Silas, the sole A4 holdout here on the BHOP side. DJ able to drop the first there from B lane, but the trade goes out. BHOP trying to defend the A site, but it's John G killing Beaky behind default, and PA likely, yeah, they do get the bomb planted here at A. Just Wreck and Silas remaining for BHOP. Wreck do successfully save those rifles. Silas good for 1 exit. BHOP playing 2 in Donut. That's essentially their full A setup at the moment. No one in Temple. Cone utilizing the op once more. Silas got tagged really low there in that initial exchange in middle, down to 8 HP, but it's Wreck putting down Pone at the B ramp. And excuse me, that other exchange was actually towards the B lane, not necessarily mid. Been able to put down Spermy and Donut. Beaky trading back for 2 close range with that 5-7. Big play there from the Beatster, but it's DJ and Viz dropping 3 CTs on the A side, and it's only Stan remaining here for BHOP. Stan hears the bomb being planted. He's advancing towards site with his USP. He does pick up an AK. I believe his footstep was heard there a moment ago, unless I'm mistaken. It's DJ putting down Stan to bring a 14th round to Party Astronauts. BHOP does have money for rifles once more. Stan going straight for that AWP. BHOP essentially going to have to win out here if they do not win this round, they will not have money for rifles next round, and of course PA will be at map point. Unable to lead the way into the B site here for PA. Kills one, but it's Stan with his own op. Putting down Viz from the far lane. DJ watching his flank there from T-Spawn will get the kill onto Beaky. The patience pays off. Spermy is able to trade off from the flank. Bomb, meanwhile, has been planted on the B site. BHOP has not demonstrated that they're going for this. Appears they're just waiting for exits here. Jonji able to get the flank angle there. Ramp headshot Spermy. BHOP indeed just falling back to save these weapons. They're going to have to win 8 rounds in a row if they want to take this to overtime. Stan and Silas each with an exit on opposite sides of the map there. So those 2 rifles retained. A few more rifles in play here for BHOP, so it is full rifles across the board here, albeit Rec having to settle for a FAMAS. A bit spread out here on one of their defaults. Silas has been tagged there. The cave exit, not exactly a good sign for BHOP, but Beaky able to put down Jonji at the back of mid. That's going to be the cue for PA to make their move onto the B side. Ben able to kill Rec through the smoke there. Far lane. Silas was still in the center of the site that entire time. He does kill Ben with his A4. Viz immediately going to trade out. Bomb planted here at default on B. And Stan at the far lane. Going to kill DJ on site. Off the repeat kills Pone behind default. And it's only Viz remaining here for Party Astronauts. He hears Beaky's footsteps. And you can't count Viz out of this one. He's standing, but the defuse was fake. Spermy able to get that final kill into cave. BHOP not out of this map. At least not yet. PA again, spread out on their default. They're very evenly spaced throughout the map. If you look at radar here on the map. Rec able to put down DJ. Over at the B lane. Is able to trade there a couple seconds later at Cheetah entrance. Silas able to trade back. And he almost whipped that 180 and headshotted Ben as well. But Ben is able to land the headshot after a bit of awkwardness there. Left in a 3-on-3. Man in mid. Spermy on the full flank through T-spawn. Will put down Ben, and that means the C4 is down as well. Two situation, less than 10 seconds on the clock. Jonji stepping out from cave does kill Beaky in the B cubby, but PA not going to be able to get that C4 in time, of course, so that will be a 9th round going to BHOP. They now need 6 rounds in a row to go to OT, and even though it's unlikely, it's not impossible. We've definitely seen crazier comebacks than that in recent history here in NA. Although this would rank pretty high up there if BHOP was able to pull off this comeback. This is, of course, a best of 3, so they are not out of the tournament if they do drop the map here. Rek reading the situation there at B does kill Viz at B ramp. Pone still pushing up the ramp. This is a mixed buy here from PA. A couple rifles, couple upgraded pistols. Ben actually full stave with the Glock. He's still up at the moment. Still man advantage for BHOP. Making their move on to B. Jonji able to kill Rek at first there near the cubby, but Spermy through the close lane able to get 1. Still main advantage for BHOP, not for long. Pone laser focused on that far lane, actually kills 2 there in the far lane with his off. Man advantage for PA. Beaky and Stan trying to keep BHOP in the map. Stan still with op in hand, but it's Pone opping over on B ramp for the T side. Jonji able to kill Stan, stepping in to sight. Jonji able to get that final kill onto Beaky, and PA does take map 1 after getting off to a bit of a slow start there. But BHOP will indeed have an opportunity to bounce back on PA's pick of overpass, where BHOP has shown some potential, but will they be able to push this to a 3rd map? It's going to be difficult, but we'll be back in just a few minutes to find out. Keep this tab open.